My child, I have found you not guilty. The accusations against you hold no truth. The charges are baseless. Your enemies conspire with false testimony, but I see the honesty within your heart. Their schemes shall come to naught. Listen and understand. The traps laid for your feet have failed. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I will unmask the lies spoken with serpents' tongues and vindicate my faithful one. Remember the trials of my servants Paul and Silas. Though bound unjustly, their songs lifted the despairing prisoners' hearts. Chains that held firm suddenly slipped free when my power shook foundations. Likewise, the traps and chains that bind you now shall disintegrate before my righteous judgment. You have endured the torments of a lying spirit, child. Like the slave girl in Philippi crying out with a spirit of divination, your accuser speaks craftily to undermine you. But no demon can withstand the authority given to my children. Rebuke these spirits that oppose my work in you. Command them to be silent and impotent in my name. Their power is broken. I will bring sweetness from bitterness, joy from grief, freedom from bondage. The greater the adversity faced with praise on your lips, the more glorious the victory I will produce. And assuredly, the full truth shall be exposed in due time, not by your striving, but by my Spirit. Have I not said that there is nothing concealed that will not be revealed? The accuser's own words shall testify to their deceit. On that day your righteousness will shine like the noonday sun. Those who scorned you will kneel and confess the truth before your feet. Even now the clarion call of justice resounds from my throne. The gavel has fallen. Your adversaries stand guilty as charged. But fierce grace has prevailed for you, my child. You are pardoned, acquitted, restored to favor despite every assault of hell itself. For a time it seemed I was silent, that the heavens were shut tight as bronze. But I assure you, beloved one, behind the scenes I enacted salvation with utmost speed. My silence was a strategy, that the enemies surrounding you might have no warning. I positioned my forces stealthily to rescue you from the snare. While the wicked plotted vain things, I prepared the perfect escape. Have you not perceived it? The prison doors now stand open. Your shackles clatter useless to the ground. This day you walk free into abundant life once more. And like the Philippian jailer, even your enemies shall kneel and confess the greatness of my power. They will beg to join the ranks of the redeemed. No longer guards keeping you trapped. Now they are allies against the forces of wickedness. All because you endured the night of trial with songs of praise in your heart. So rejoice, my righteous child. In the courtroom of heaven, the gavel has sounded. Your verdict is secured for all eternity, innocent and free. The accusations of hell hold no weight under my judgment. Go forth boldly once more. The trap set for you will ensnare only your enemies. No weapon can injure you, for I am your shield on every side. No false testimony will undermine your destiny, for my wisdom exposes every lying tongue. You shall finish the race set before you and receive the full inheritance I have prepared for you before the foundation of the world. I am arising as a mighty warrior on your behalf. With terrible vengeance I will repay those who afflicted you. But for you, my beloved, I will show only goodness and faithful love all the days of your life. You will feast abundantly and forget past sorrows. In my presence is fullness of joy. As I create new heavens and a new earth, no trace of darkness can remain. Trust in this promise. I make all things new. The time has come. I am positioned across from your enemies as a fearsome commander. My angel armies await my signal, for I am near. With battle cries we charge as one body, an invincible force to demolish strongholds of deception. We will utterly decimate these lies until only my truth stands. All that I have spoken over you will come to pass. My words will never return void, but prosper in every purpose. Child, you have been found not guilty because I paid the price. I myself stood trial to declare you innocent. I endured the false accusations, beatings, mockery, and death sentence that you might go free. I blotted out the record of your sins, nailing every charge to my cross forever. No accusation can stand against you now. Fear nothing. I am risen and reigning, granting you resurrection power. The grave and gates of hell will not prevail. My spirit lives within you, guaranteeing favored outcomes. You are safe in my hands. Now you will march onward from glory to glory. The old has passed, the new has come. Do not dwell on former trials, for my brightness rising upon you dispels even the memory of darkness. As heaven invades earth, prisons crumble, captives dance free, and my people are marked by tranquility. Network together in this emerging kingdom era. Discuss and meditate on my promises until my vision ignites your inner fire. Share revelations that set hearts ablaze. Speak boldly of these coming wonders. And upon every redeemed head, the oil of joy flows as generous wine. My roar of laughter overflows supernaturally to strengthen feeble knees. Child, rehearse my promises until you can see their fulfillment. Prophesy life to dry bones. Call forth miracles from heaven's storehouses. Align your words with my word, and together we will transform the land. A new era dawns, wondrous, overflowing with breathtaking testimonies. My name exalted above all names. Goodness and mercy shall blanket every city, every heart. The knowledge of my glory will cover the earth as waters cover the sea. The reign of my kingdom bursts forth in power and great joy. So rejoice, my righteous child. Again I say, rejoice. Your tears and former trials prepare you for an exceptional weight of glory now erupting. Beloved, I have searched you and known you, and found you worthy of this calling. I am expanding your capacity to contain more of my glory, more authority, more miraculous impact in the days ahead. Overflowing victory is your portion. Abundant harvest is your inheritance. All of heaven's reserves belong to you by covenant, right as my child. Together we will transform the land. Righteous child, my work has only just begun. This outpouring of kingdom wonder-working power flows but a trickle compared to the vast reservoirs I am preparing to unleash. I shall author a new gospel, not of ink but of spirit. Yours shall be a living testimony, an incarnation of my goodness made flesh for this generation to behold. Signs and wonders will follow you because you have followed me wholeheartedly into unknown territory. Yes, untrodden realms of glory await your exploration. Streams in abandoned deserts will burst forth under your feet. You will learn to walk on stormy seas of impossibility, defending from danger all who cry out for rescue. And yes, crosses still line this journey into greater manifestation. Misunderstanding and jealousy will arise, even from among those called by my name. Endure with joy, my child. Their slander against you ushers in new levels of closeness between us. I will comfort you in their rejection. The fellowship of my sufferings will teach you to forgive radically as I have forgiven. Through death, resurrection, life multiplies. Are you prepared to lay down status, reputation, comforts of this world in exchange for that which cannot be shaken? Eternity engraves your bold name. I am entrusting you with special authority to drive out resisting demons, spoken and unspoken strongholds. Warrior angels stand armed and ready behind you. As you learn the art of spiritual warfare through worship and holy obedience, be sensitive to my timing and strategies. There are realms of revelation too wondrous for human words to convey. I will share secrets from ages past and ages still to come. Can you comprehend it, child? Every miracle, sign, and wonder ever performed throughout history swells up as a united chorus, a thunderous downpour of power surging through willing, hungry vessels today. And in the midst of this exponential increase of signs and wonders, intimacy with me expands correspondingly. Tend the fires of devotion. Extravagant worship must never become mere routine. Passion is the fuel that sustains consecration. Let praise in times of abundance outweigh praises from former years of lack and famine. Indeed, I am stretching you, shaping your character. But never surrender priority upon that secret place of prayer. My heart yearns for your affection above any external demonstration of gifts. We will nurture this bond shared between us until each hears the other's whispers across great distances, discerning thoughts and motives of every heart. I am making you fluent in the language of heaven. I'm raising up a company of tentative Sauls into valiant Davids, a people after my own heart. My child, merely a handful, grasp the magnitude of what I am unveiling in this urgent hour. The greatest spectacle earth has beheld erupts momentarily from behind the veil. This climax of the ages will burst suddenly upon an unprepared generation, sparking mass awakening to my majesty. As you walk with me from glory to glory, a mere glimpse would blind human eyes unaccustomed to such power and fearful glory. But for those saints embracing the cost of extravagant obedience, these weighty mantles now descend. Wear my robes of righteousness as warrior kings and queens, as priests proclaiming my word and tidings of great joy night and day. Onward then, my dear one. Bid farewell to accolades, resources, securities that competing allegiances could claim. I alone am your exceeding great reward. Be at peace now.